Pretty please, can you tell me where I am? You, won't you say something? I need to get my bearings. I'm lost, and the shadows keep on changing. And I'm haunted by the lives that I've loved and actions I have hated. I'm haunted by the lies that wove the web inside my haunted head.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Alright. Got some coffee. Coffee. Now that we're in New York. Oh, damn, it's snowing outside. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I kind of want to check that out. I love that this is a New York apartment because the outlets are always either near the door or beside like a door frame or something. Like, you could tell this is such a New York thing. Like, it's just exposed out there. But this is a nice apartment overall. This is very nice. Oh, look at this weather. Jesus. This is awesome. I love that weather. Oh, man. This is why my dream is to move to Alaska. That's it. Point blank. I will live in Alaska and just be indoors, work from home, and then that's it. Jesus, this is awesome. I love the scenery. Alright, so can I get that thermos? I know I've seen that thermos across the hallway.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Awesome. Wow, this is him in real life? Yeah, these look like real pictures. Wow. Good looking guy, must say. Definitely looks like an author. Like, he looks like a novelist. Like, he just has that look. I don't know what it is. And you could tell it's a horror story novel. I don't know, it could be something dark. I don't know. He looks sophisticated is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's make that coffee.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow. Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Ooh. Alright, examine cover mockups. It should be around here. Yep.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Oh, shit.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Oh, that's right. She's afraid of the dark. Shit. Hold on, let me move my cup away from the mic because I think that thump fucked you guys up. I don't want to fuck you guys up in the ear. Alright, but until we get to Fuse, let's read this manuscript. Oh, here we go. We got 2, actually, for episode 2. We missed a couple in episode 1, but I think I'll have to replay that.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Jesus. Alright. These are getting darker and darker, man.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Damn. Yeah, these are really dark. Alright. Let's
I
continue.
really don't like this, Alan. Please hurry.
Alright, I'm on it. Yep, this is it.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Look at that shot. That's beautiful. Oh, man. Power outage indoors with your loved one. Can't get any better than that, man. I'm telling you.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Alright, what we got here?
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
I gotta figure out what fly fishing is. It sounds really cool. Alright, let's see. Actually, let's do it right now, since you know.
I believe you'll find the sheriff at her office. Just go down the corridor.
Go down the corridor? Got it. Fly fishing. Let's figure this out together, guys. What's fly fishing? Fly fishing is an angling method that uses a lightweight lure called an artificial fly to catch fish. The fly is cast using a fly rod, reel, and specialized weighted line. The lightweight requires casting techniques significantly different from other forms of casting. Okay, so yeah, fly fishing is like basically they're just throwing the lure really far out. Yeah, like the line is so huge. It's like they're not really flying, if that's what you're trying to get at. Let me pause this for a minute. Yeah, so fly fishing is basically a long threaded thing that you just use a technique to throw it out there, like really out there in the lake. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. It's not like you're actually flying or hovering on the lake. That's what I thought, at least. All right, let's look at the sheriff. We'll talk to Sarah. Yeah. Oh, well, looks like we learned something here together, guys. Fly fishing. Well, probably some of you guys knew. If you guys live in a rural area like this, you've probably already done this numerous times. Something I should definitely try out, though. I never even fished, so... Well, my uncle fished, but you can't really fish in New York. Unless you go upstate. Oh, it's the lady.
Testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Huh.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Missing. Who's that missing? Oh, it's just it looks like a cat. Oh. Alright. Well, let's check this out. Missing Richard, Bob, Bruce, Dansky, Jacob Miller. On a camping trip overdue. Haven't been in contact. If you have seen them or known their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Thank you. So 3 guys went camping and they're missing. Missing cat and another missing person. This one is, have you seen this man? Disappeared on January, February, March, April, May. June 20th, 2007. Identifying features, knack for winning contests. I get the feeling that these are... wait, no, it's not cat. I think this is the dog. No, it looks like a cat, though. Because remember the radio guy said something about his dog being out there? Huh. Alright. That is the ambulance.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
What the fuck?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Okay.
You can get to the back lot through that door and down the corridor, Mr. Wake.
Hey! I need more light in here. God damn it, more light. I don't like the goddamn shadows in here. Hey!
Oh, shit.
The parking lot is through that door and down the corridor. Pay no attention to Walter Snyder on your way.
Oh, I just want to check something out.
I
Maybe
need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand.
It's a lot to
Can I
take in
ask
as
you
I'm
what
walking
the call
around.
was about, Mr. Wake?
Oh shit.
It's personal.
Well, we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if I'm going to help you.
I need a moment, after I get some fresh air.
Okay, you can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
Okay, so I thought there was a manuscript here, but guess not. And yeah.
Just go through the door there and past the cells. The door at the end of the corridors leads to the back lot, Mr. Wake.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Wait.
I think
Yeah,
the
this
only
is
thing
Thornton.
wrong with him is
Look,
that he's
we've
a
located
mean
the brake
drunk.
float. It's here.
And there's no
That's some good
medicine for
news,
that.
right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over. Oh, give me that.
Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
All right, so they're still trying to look for the mechanic.
Mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Yeah, that's fucked up that they have him in the dark here. I just heard a phone.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on?
Oh, we got a manuscript right here. Let's check it out.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Huh. Alright.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
I go to the fence on the left, but looks like we have some stuff here. There's a thermos over there. Oh, this is undercover cop, undercover popo. This is a Ford Fusion. Yep. The windows aren't tinted though, so huh. We avoid those in New York at all times. You're the biggest dick in the world if you're driving a Ford Fusion.
Behind the police station, there was something for me in an abandoned car.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Damn. Do you think we had something to do with that since we were basically in the shadow world? Only not really. Okay, so there's a manuscript there, and it looks like there's something back there. So let's check it out. Broken fence. Alright. That's one way to get through. Alright, let's check this out.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Oh shit. Okay.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Yeah, at midnight though. It's still really early. I guess we can meet up with Barry and see what he has to say. Whoa.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
What the hell? Oh yeah, typical, and he fell asleep. You didn't even see that.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey,
Oh shit.
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
That's the guy from the book we found in the back of the truck.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Jesus.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Look at Barry.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
Oh God,
No.
Barry.
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, You're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Oh my god, Jesus, Barry. You need to chillax, bro.
By the lives that I've loved, and actions